Hey y'all, GA Operation, CEO of BlackFolkHotspots.com. Today, I want to just kind of discuss, set a quick thought about doing business. There's so many different ways to do business, so many different ways to be successful. But it kind of unnerves me sometimes how people try to classify, what's good business and what isn't. And in reality, good business is you have to be yourself. And most businesses attract they're more attached to the attitudes of their CEOs, their executive level, and whatnot. I've been in sales. I was in sales for 15 plus years, and I've had great managers, had shitty managers, and you know what? It always pretty much trickled down to the employees. When you go into some of these companies and you get crappy service, or service is not up to par like you think it should be, you can pretty much look up and know that that's how upper management is. And that's just, that's not, saying that that's wrong. That's not saying that they're not making money. But, everybody have different strategies. Everybody have different ways of doing things. Yesterday, I like to have fun. And in sales, I've always had fun. I've always had fun. I've always built relationships, and even deeper in personal relationships with my clients. I've always said that my clients actually became my friends, and that's something that we need to really think about. It's something that's always been successful with me. So I like to have fun. I like to laugh, because I'm thinking to myself, why would I start a business that I'm not happy with? That it doesn't. I'm hating to get up every day and go to work. And as black people, I'm sorry, we just do things different. I don't know where a lot of some of these people come from. I don't know their childhoods and their upbringings, but I grew up in a city with black people. We're funny, sometimes we're ghetto. We do some, if that's for lack of better terms, something that most people understand. We do things that's sometimes unorthodox, but the difference is a lot of times we're successful. We have fun. We make fun out of nothing. People talk about these reality shows, and yeah, a lot of these reality shows, Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, things like that. They're hood. They're silly. But you know what? The reason why you don't have a lot of sitcoms nowadays, and there's more like reality shows, because guess where the money's being made? The money's being made in reality. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that they have reality shows. Everybody, that's a guilty pleasure. Like, I'll watch, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'll watch Love and Hip Hop, and I laugh about it. But the difference is, if that's the only thing that's going in your head, then yeah, maybe you will kind of adapt a little bit more to things like that. But if you're adding positive stuff, constantly, then you know what? You're going to be all right, and you're going to be able to look at it as this is just TV, right? Because you're not supposed to learn from TV for the most part. You're supposed to learn from picking up books. You're supposed to learn from having, networking and coffee sets and reading books and listening to tapes and CDs and, maybe watching some YouTube videos, and it's not very many people that can say that they put, as much positive stuff in my head, because I'm one of probably the most positive people that you could say. But, and this is to the people, on my fan page at Black Folk Hotspots on Facebook that didn't like the Section 8 meme. I didn't make that meme, but I thought that meme was funny. It basically said the Real Housewives of Section 8. Yeah, that's funny. And that's not to say that all black people are on Section 8. Yes, I know that. All black people are not on welfare. Yes, I know that. I was born and raised in I was born in the projects, right? But we didn't stay there. My parents made pretty decent money. Matter of fact, when it came time to go to college, we could barely get grant money because my parents were in a different situation. But we still like to have fun. I like to crack jokes. I'm gonna be silly, but I'm also gonna do business. And when I say that we're gonna share your business with our network that we've built, I mean that. So when you look at that, when you pick one thing out of a fan page that's been around since November of 2009 with over 41,000 likes and fans, and you know, and a Twitter account with over 80,000, you know, I know that I'm doing something right. Am I doing everything right? No. But does anybody do everything right? Absolutely not. So don't judge that. You know, you can use that if you're gonna judge on that, then maybe I should pick something out from you and judge something. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's a little secret. All business all the time is boring. There's not one person, I guarantee you, the richest person in the world or the United States, or Warren Buffett or Bill Gates, you know, I guarantee you they still go to the movies, they still go to the park, they still go have fun, they socialize with their friends, you know, they crack jokes. You know, you're just not in their circle, so you don't get to see the stuff that they do. They have fun, because if not, there's no sense of getting up. Why? I might as well go work for somebody else if I don't want to have fun. But I always like to say this, and building a business, and with us, and we know black people, we're a little bit different. Sometimes we got to do things a little bit different, right? Sometimes you got to get the cat before you can skin the cat. It is what it is. So if we got to use different methods to attract people, and then, you know, put something positive in front of them after that, then guess what? Our job is done, because we might introduce them to a Dr. Umar or Dr. Claude Anderson or Dr. Amos, you know, or somebody who's teaching about black history, or giving them some more black history on a daily basis, or, you know, or connecting them with someone else who's moving, because you never know who's inspiring who and what's inspiring who. Anyway, so don't always judge. Plus, you know what? The definition of insanity, like Bill Cosby said, you know, is trying to please everybody. You can't. Just be you. And if you don't like the page, it's okay. Unfollow us. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. We've had many unfollowers, but we always have a plus follower. So we're doing something, and I'm sure we probably can do better, you know, and we're always trying to do better. That's the name of the game, to do as good as you can. But anyway, peace out. You can check us out. You can like our page at Black Folk Hotspots on Facebook, or you can follow me at GI Operation on Twitter. Talk to you guys soon. If you're a business owner, make sure you create a profile at bfhsnetwork.com so that we can share your business with our 250,000 urban professionals. Peace. Talk to you guys soon.